Hello, my name is Doug Cleland, and you are watching a video series called Healing the Sick is Simple. If this is the first video in the series that you've stumbled across, it's suggested that you go back and watch video 0, which is a foundational video and provides an introduction for the rest of the video series. This particular video will be talking about the concept of commanding healing, and we'll be addressing what does it look like to command healing. Now we're calling these commands because they are telling something what to do. Jesus' commands for healing were always short and direct. Things like, be healed, stand up and walk, little girl, I say to you, get up. He is actively telling something or someone what to do, and he's being very to the point. Now this is probably the opposite of what we've seen exemplified by other people in the church, which we naturally pick up on as the way that we should do things too. Traditionally, prayers for healing look like this. They are directed at God, asking him or almost begging him to heal as if he didn't want to. They are long-winded. It's like, please heal him. He's been a really good person. He really deserves this. God, please heal this person. Heal him. Please. And they're not really focused on the moment. They're focused on some undetermined time in the future when this person might actually get better. Let's demolish these attitudes real quick because they're not scriptural. The only time that Jesus ever prayed to God before he healed someone was in John 11, right before he raised Lazarus from the dead. He said, Father, I thank you that you have heard me. I know that you always hear me, but because of the people standing around me right now, I've said this, so that they might believe that you sent me. And then he speaks directly to the issue, the dead man in the cave, and says, Lazarus, come forth. We don't need to be asking God to heal anybody, ever. We already know that it's God's will to heal them, and he's already done everything he's going to do about it, namely Jesus bleeding and getting whipped. He told us to heal the sick. Now we see in James 5 that the prayer offered in faith will heal the sick, period. But in a sense, we can pray ourselves out of faith, just like we can talk ourselves out of breath, if we don't really believe that our prayers are going to work. If we don't believe that a short prayer, which I'm putting in quotations because it's not really directed to God, it's directed at the issue. If we don't believe that we can get the job done with a short, direct statement, then we'll try and pray long and eloquently. But do you really think that you're going to be heard because of your many words? Or does God work miracles among you because you're able to pray just right? Come on now, let's not be ridiculous. And Jesus never prayed for someone from the attitude that God was going to heal them. His attitude was always, be healed, right now. And they would walk away healed. I think there's a correlation. We can command healing because we are exercising the authority of Jesus, and he told us to heal the sick. Authority doesn't ask, and it doesn't beg, and it doesn't expect to have to wait a long time. Authority tells something what to do and expects it to do it. When you tell something or someone to be healed, you should expect them to be. Jesus did things this way, and so should we.